You know, great job by our guys. I'm super proud of them. We're in this game as a program last year, and we don't assume or take anything for granted. So I was really proud of how we responded because, I know sitting in your guys' seat, you guys like the drama and you like all that stuff that comes with this tournament. But, there's another side of it, and it's the players and the coaches who have to actually live it and feel it. And, a lot of us are pretty tunnel vision and don't have, besides our families, a lot else in our life. So we feel the emotions, and for our guys to overcome that today, and we got off to a decent start, and they made a big run at us, and then we kind of settled in and took control from there. So really proud.
Steve Rivera, azcentral.com. Can you talk about the importance of the three-pointers? I think it was a school record for the NCAA tournament, one, and two, how important it was to get them out of the zone.
I knew they were going to play zone a lot, and that seems to be a little bit of a trend playing against us lately. And I think our guys are settling in and getting better against it. And the funny thing about zones is they're all a little different, and so you have to kind of figure out where the little pockets and openings are. And when you look analytically, look at them. I mean, their opponents shoot a high percentage of their total shots or three-point attempts. So I knew they were going to pack it in, and we were going to have to shoot some threes. And we really focus on always, jamming the ball inside and pounding it in there and getting to the paint. But I knew we were going to have to take a lot of threes. So I think 35 three-point attempts is a lot for us, but that's what the game called for today. And our guys did a great job of knocking them down, including this guy right next to me here.
Alex Timo, azcentral.com. Kylan, what was the message in the locker room? Because Long Beach State made it a game early on, and it was a dogfight for most of the first half. What was the message from Coach Lloyd in the locker room that really got you guys settled in the second half?
Main thing we've been talking about lately is taking one task at a time. Coming out in the second half, that first 4 minutes with our first group has been the main focus of making sure make sure if our lead is still there, maintain that, or try to put a push. But all of us did a great job coming out in the second half and staying strong.
For either Kylan or Umar, Nick King from Channel 3, Channel 5 in Phoenix. It looked like you guys were really starting to have some fun in the second half, especially as you start on that 17-2 run in the first 4 minutes, basically. Were you able to feel a little bit, I guess it's easy as you start to turn up that lead, but were you having fun in the second half there?
Yeah, we were, because in the second half we were playing really good defense, and I felt like our defense always dictate our offense. We get stopped, then we run fast breaks, and if you get stopped like that and then score, you gotta celebrate. That's how we be having fun every game.
Tommy, Alex Timo again, azcentral.com. Tommy, what was different about this year's matchup compared to last year's matchup, and what lessons did you guys take away as a coaching staff from that loss against Princeton in the first round last year that you were able to apply to today's win against Long Beach?
Well, I think the lesson, we could dissect a lot of different ways, but I think the first thing you have to acknowledge is it's hard. I mean, these games are hard. I've been in a lot of 116, 215 games, and no matter what you guys think, they're hard. And you just have to be willing to deal with that, and you have to get comfortable with hard. Because if you don't, panic can set in. And I thought our guys did a great job of, not letting the tournament pressure get in, and we turned it up and really focused one task at a time, made a few plays, and then kind of flipped the script. And you have to make a team like that that's playing with emotion and positivity. You got to show them the end of their season. You got to give them a glimpse of if they don't start playing better, this could be it. And you got to flip the script on them. And I thought we were able to do that in the second half and kind of flip the script on them a little bit. And then they saw the end, and we didn't. But they are tough games.
Tommy, those first 4 minutes specifically, the way you guys flipped the script, what were you doing there? What were they doing?
I think our guys had actually just settled into the game, and we kind of got a little more comfortable with some things we could run against that zone, and a lot of times against the zone, you can have these great little X and O diagrams, but it comes down to your players, making plays and making good decisions and creating opportunities for themselves and others, and our guys really settled in that way. And then I thought defensively, we were able to make a couple plays. Blocked a couple shots, and we were able to get out in transition, and we feed off that stuff. You guys talking about celebrations. I mean, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but that's something we practice. I mean, you have to play with joy. We practice celebrations all the time, and we want to do things on the court that should be celebrated. We want to celebrate our teammates' successes. So, because I think that energy builds. And so I'm happy you noticed our guys having fun. That means a lot to me.